What is going on, NEMT Growth Machine channel? This is Mackenzie with the Dr. Ride. Hope everyone's having a phenomenal day. We are doing something a little bit different today. I'm holding my phone recording, so I apologize if it's a little bit shaky, but I have a couple hours before I have to go give a ride. I wanted to record myself doing some walk-ins today to some skilled nursing facilities. That is my focus. I have a couple hours. Just going to focus on 3 or 4 skilled nursing facilities that I have not walked into before, and I wanted to record it. So I'm not going to be able to record while I'm in there. These places are really big on privacy and all that good stuff, and some of them, the one I'm at right now, actually has a no soliciting sign on the front as I drove past it. But I'm going to do my best to charm my way right to the front desk and see what's going on, and if I can introduce myself to whoever calls the shots on the transportation. So not going to be able to bring you guys in with me, but we are outside of a place right now, and I am going to walk in the front desk, and we're going to take a stab at this and give my best effort. So just really quick, I wanted to show you guys what I'm wearing. Okay, I wear this when I'm driving. I wear these when I'm driving, obviously. I have my Dr. Ride uniform on. I have some slacks and some dress shoes, and that's it, right? I'm not wearing a suit or anything fancy. What I'm about to do is within every single person's ability that's watching this, right? Every single person that's watching this video has the capability to just walk into a place. And I'm actually running low on marketing materials, but I got some brochures and some cards here on our business, and we're just going to leave them at the front desk. Hopefully talk to the transportation coordinator or whoever calls those shots, and then I'll give you guys an update as soon as I'm out. All right, wish me luck, y'all. All right, y'all. Well, that was a quick one. The woman who handles transportation, her name is Miss Savage. She is out on vacation, so she'll be back on Monday. I got her card right here, though, so I'm gonna swing back by next week sometime and see if I can't get some face-to-face. But I did have a phenomenal conversation with the woman at the front desk. Her name was Haley. She was very nice, and just let her know we were in the area. She was like, and I started asking questions, right? Okay, so I tell her I do have a current facility contract with another facility in the area. I give rides for them. They have some drivers on staff, but when their drivers are full, they contact me to help out with their overflow rides. Can you tell me a little bit more about how you guys have things set up here, right? And so she elaborated, yeah, we have 2 drivers on staff as well, but occasionally we'll contact someone. I said, great. She said, occasionally we'll contact someone to help us out when we're full. I said, great. Okay, well, I'm looking to be the person who can fill those gaps for you guys. I just got another van, so I just expanded my fleet. So I do have some availability. I'm just looking to see if I can be of any assistance to you guys when you guys might need someone to fill that gap, right? How can I get on that preferred vendor list, right? Those are the type of things I'm saying. I'm not in here asking, well, how do I get a contract? Are you guys like looking for someone to sign a contract? Quit saying that word when you go in these places. Do not try to get someone to sign a contract on your first time going in there. You need to just put on a smile and schmooze. That's all you gotta do. People want to do business with people they like. That's across all business, right? That is not unique to NEMT. Okay, so just go in there, smile, compliment the people, right? I always looking for something real quick. Hair, eyelashes, nails, right? Usually they're women that are at these desks. What can I compliment real quick? Get them on your side, get them smiling with you, and then start asking some questions, right? They're going to be way more forthcoming, okay? So they're going to just explain to you how things work, okay? So had a really nice conversation, got the business card, absolutely going to follow up. So, hey, the name of the game is in the follow-up. All right, so on to the next place. Let's go, baby. All right, y'all, we are standing outside of the second facility we're going to go into. Again, I'm just focused today on some luxury retirement communities, right? I want people that, as a private pay service, we're a little bit priced on the higher side, right? So we're trying to find people who I think can easily afford the service if they want to use it, okay? So that's where I'm putting my focus at today. Retirement communities and skilled nursing facilities on the nicer end of the spectrum in our community, okay? So my objective, one more time, I'm just trying to go in, introduce myself, ask some questions about how this facility in particular handles transportation. Do they have drivers on staff? Are they looking for some people to fill some gaps? Whatever the case may be, right? And I'm just gonna put on a big old smile and walk in, introduce myself, and see who we can meet, right? That is the objective of what we were doing in here. I got my brochures on the car and some business cards. We're gonna pass them out and see what happens. All right, wish me luck. All right, another short and sweet in and out visit with just the front desk. Okay, so went in, introduced myself, woman at the front desk, her name was LaShonda. She said, nice to meet you. I explained why I'm here and what my services are. This is a really nice retirement community. And sometimes what you'll find is that at these assisted living communities, they will have a smaller portion that's dedicated to the people who need a little bit more of assistance, right? So she asked me, she said, well, how many people can fit in your vans? Okay, so our vans have 2 seats in the back, and it's mostly left open room for the wheelchair lift. I said, well, I can fit 2 people in the back, but my vans have a wheelchair lift, people who need to remain in a wheelchair during transportation. She goes, oh, okay, well, that actually might be of use because we have a smaller portion of our residents who live at the more assisted living portion of our community, and they need help often. So just good to know, right? Because she was thinking maybe I had a bus. Like, she didn't quite understand. She was like, oh, maybe I have a bus or a van that has a lot of seats in the back that I could take people to doctor's appointments, which they already do. But she did tell me, she said, yeah, we did have a company that we were using, but their lift broke down on their bus and we haven't heard from them since, right? You've got to be asking questions, y'all. You have to be asking questions because you just don't know what gap they need filled right now, right? So for her, she told me that they do offer transportation. It's when they book it, but it is limited on the mileage, okay? So I said, okay, great. Well, I charge a mileage fee on what I do, but I'll take them as far as I need to go. And I do have a wheelchair lift. So if y'all need help with wheelchair transportation, I got you. So guess what? Of course, we got the business card of the person who handles all the transportation. So you can absolutely rest assured, I'm going to email that person and we're going to get in contact. So to me, that was another successful trip. Meeting someone at the front desk. I got her name. I met a couple people who were just walking by. It was a pretty hectic lobby. Sometimes that'll happen. You're walking in, maybe let's say it's Friday, so maybe Friday's a little more active, but you will walk into places sometimes and the lobby's just hectic. They got a lot of stuff going on. There's 3 or 4 staff members walking around, 5 or 6 residents, people coming up asking stuff, right? So sometimes it's going to be hard to like hold the attention of the person you're talking to because there's a lot of commotion going on, but just be patient. Don't push too hard either. Sometimes you got to feel it out. Maybe this is not the right time. Maybe I just came in at a bad time and it's not good for me to push on trying to figure out the transportation and like try to get my foot in the door. Just get the contact information, put a big smile on, leave a good impression, and roll on to the next one, right? So that's exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to head to 1 or 2 more. I got a little bit more time before I have to go do this ride. So we're going to try to knock out 2 more before I call it a day. All right, guys, I am at the last one I'm going to have time for today before I have to get ready to go back and do that ride. Don't be like me if you're going to come out and do this. Knock out like 8 to 10, okay? I'm only doing 3 today. Just I'm on a short schedule. I wanted to get some content and kind of show you guys what this looks like and what my expectations are when I'm doing these walk-ins, okay? So at the very least, I'm walking in with some pamphlets and some cards at the 3rd place. Guys, use Google Maps for this, okay? Google Maps is actually an incredible tool. It can do far more than just giving you simple directions, okay? I will, before I go out and do walk-ins, I will type in 10, 15 addresses of places I want to go on Google Maps, okay? And it'll drop all the pins on the map. And then, because you have the ability when you're trying to get directions on Google Maps to add a stop, okay? So you add all the stops. I think you can add like, maybe it's like 10 or 12 is the limit, but you can add a bunch, at least 10. And you'll move the pins around. Like you'll say, you can see on the map, it'll drop all the pins off. And you see where you put your starting location and it shows you where all the pins are. Move the locations around to optimize your route, okay? So I will do that where I'll have 10 places I'm trying to go to. I'll optimize the route so I know like the best way to go so I'm not like driving back and forth a bunch, right? And then also, you can have different Google Maps. I used to use Google Maps a ton in my real estate business when I was trying to figure out where to market to, and also keeping track of where I had already marketed to, right? I didn't want to market to the same areas month after month after month. I wanted to market somewhere in January, and then maybe I'll come back in June and market to that same area again. But there's no point in blasting marketing to the same area, in real estate at least, like month after month for what we were doing. Anyways, I use Google Maps and non-emergency medical transport to have like a living map of all the different locations. I have one map for the hospitals. I have one map for the skilled nursing facilities. I have another map for the rehabilitation places, like the physical therapy, I mean. So anytime I'm dropping people off for appointments, I'm giving rides, and I'm sitting there after I've dropped them off, and I have some time before I have to come back and pick them up, I will figure out, what am I close to? Am I close to any of my skilled nursing facilities? Am I close to any of the rehab places? Like, and figure out like where I am and what do I have time to go do a quick walk-in, right? You should be working in between your rides, right? Just make the most of your time. All right, anyways, we're at this last place right here. I actually, as I'm pulling up, I realized I have picked up several people from here who are being discharged. So they might recognize me, might not, but we're gonna go in and do our best to yeah, put some information in their hands and see if they need any transportation. So yeah, wish me luck. All right, y'all. So wrapping up for the day before I go give this ride. So this is probably going to be a 3 or 4 part series because I do really want to try to knock out all the places I have on my list. I have about 33 places on my list. Most of them I have not walked into yet. So we'll just kind of make this a series, walking into all these skilled nursing facilities in our area and just see how it goes. And I think it's going to be really cool because we're going to do our best to keep track, keep making content, because I think it's so cool in a few months to come back and be like, hey, remember that one place I walked into? Well, guess what? Like, we're about to start giving rides for them. So anyways, this place I just walked into, super nice staff, got 2 business cards of the people, got a business card of the administrator here and a business card of the social worker that helps out with this place. So we're definitely going to send both of them an email, see if we can get an introduction going. They told me that they do have, this is a smaller place right here, okay? I don't know how far back it goes from what I can see here at the front, but doesn't look like the biggest place. Definitely not as big as the first 2 places I went, but that's all good because they definitely still have people here who need transportation. So they use another transportation company in the area when their staff drivers are already full or can't do it. They have another company they refer to. So I asked her, okay, well, yeah, I'm just trying to get on that list of preferred vendors you guys reach out to. And I said, hey, I do weekends and I'll also do some long distance trips for you guys, late nights, early mornings, whatever I can do to help fill the gaps. So we're gonna follow up with an email, see if we can get an introduction going. And then, yeah, that is the name of the game, y'all. Like, what I'm doing is the bread and butter of how you start getting your foot in the door, right? It's nothing sexy. You cannot get down on yourself if you walk in and you walk out without any kind of service agreement or any kind of guarantee, right? That is not the objective. The objective is to come in, show face, and build that relationship, okay? People, I'll say it again, they want to do business with people they like, okay? So your only job is to come in and be likable, present yourself well, and then stay in touch, right? Because there's so many people that are going to be coming in and out of these places. You just got to be top of mind for when they need a gap to be filled, right? And how do you do that? You do that by doing consistent walk-ins, knowing the person who's calling the shots, and then actually performing when they actually need you, okay? So anyways, we're gonna wrap that up today, guys. If you like this video, you like the content, leave us a like, leave us a comment below. Questions, comments, concerns, anything. I'm gonna try to get Ray out here on the next one, so that way he can do some walk-ins too. We can have both of us on camera. He can show his pretty face to the whole world on our next batch of walk-ins. Anyways, thanks for sticking with me to the end here, guys. I know it's a little bit of a different video, but just trying to show you guys like the actual bread and butter of what the walk-ins are, because it's nothing crazy. Everyone watching this video has the capability of doing what I'm doing right now. So all right, y'all have a great weekend. See ya.